Today we're going to be looking at Riptide GP2 and Riptide GP Renegade. This is actually the first of those two games to come out. I don't know what happened to Riptide 1, but yeah, these are water racing games. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what the game is about. Let's go ahead and back up to, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. We can just go here to the All-Star Cup. And let's go ahead and go into this first track here, just so I can get into the game mechanics. So, this is a water racing game, which means that there will be waves in the water, which can affect how we take turns, or just driving down the course is going to be a little more difficult because we have to consider the waves. We're just going to wait for the light to turn there. And now we're going to go ahead and move around. Now, I am using an advanced jet ski water turbojet, whatever it's called. As you can see, I am moving around because of the waves. This is a late game race, so all the computer characters are going to be hard to beat. But the main thing to do here is these jumps. As you go off these jumps, you can push the right and left stick in a, I don't know, there's a whole list of combinations you can make, but you can do something as simple as pressing them both up twice to do that kind of a trick. And then as you see the meter in the top of the center of the screen, that is my boost meter. So if I press the A button, I'll start boosting. And if I do stunts in the air, I will continue. It'll just refill my boost meter. The boost meter will keep you boosting until it runs out. You can't, like, stop the boost meter short. But yeah, you can do a whole bunch of different combinations. This game, most of them are 2-button combinations. There are a few 3-direction combinations, like, well, the thing is, you need a lot more room to do a 3-input combination, just because there's not enough airtime to do it otherwise. And as you can see, for each race you get money and experience points, and you can instantly play again, or you can continue. Something I don't like about this game, which is just odd, is that when I'm on the menu navigation, I'm still controlling my character. Like, I can press left and right and stuff, and it messes with the camera and stuff. I don't think that happens in Renegade, but we'll confirm that when we get there. So, something about most of these courses is that they are city, they take place in the city. And so they're kind of official arena looking type courses. That's not the same for Renegade. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with the boost. And we're going to do some more stunts. Now, there aren't really any shortcuts in these courses, but there are I'd say alternate paths sometimes, but they're like short alternate paths. Like up here, I'll have the option to go down or to the side. And I'm going to go to the side here. I could go down there, but I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to watch my head there. And yeah, I'm going to keep boosting. Obviously, if you can keep boosting, that's the best way to do. If you do the same stunt over and over again, you'll see the multiplier in the top, how it was times 6 last time. Now it's only times 5. So if you do the same stunt over and over again, you'll get less boost for it. So you do need to vary up your stunts in order to maximize that. There are no camera controls. I can't look backwards to see what's going on. Something that is missing in this game that is in Renegade. Let's go ahead and go down this time. There is a 3-input trick. Had just enough time to put it in. And 3-input tricks aren't even like necessary per se to get maximum boost, because by the time you get to the end of the game, some of your 2-input stunts will be good enough to almost fill your meter. I keep doing that one over again, but I don't need to. Alright, so that is a race. And let's go ahead and look at what the money and experience points are for. So if I go up to here, up here at my vehicle, it's called the Manta, I can switch to the other ones that I have bought, and they all have different stats, as you can see on the left. Now this one looks, the Manta one that I'm using looks like it's the best one, but I think maybe this one might be, potentially. It does have an index number which tells you how good it actually is currently. But the thing is, you can upgrade them. So if I back out here, upgrade, I can spend my winnings on improving the stats. Now the thing is, I played Renegade before I played GP2, because I figured Renegade was actually like the first one. But it actually was released after, and I think there are some improvements in Renegade, just basic improvements that aren't here in 2. Like, to upgrade my acceleration, I can't just click on acceleration, I have to highlight it, and then press up to the buy icon, and then select it. And of course the price increases as I get more of the same upgrade. Something in Renegade, you just highlight top speed and you can just press the button and buy. Not sure why they have that obstacle here. These are both available on phones, mobile devices, so maybe that was part of the decision making as how the UI came across. Yeah, these definitely are fun games to play, at least. Buy new doesn't have anything because I already bought all the Hydrojets. You can recolor your Hydrojet. You can pick the individual colors you want. There's like 3 different parts of the color you can choose. And you can, of course, change your driver to look a different way. You can go down here to Advanced to change the rider colors specifically if you don't want to match your vehicle. And you can change your gender appearance if you really want to. Or you can just click here to randomize, and it'll change stuff for you. Turn off Advanced, and it'll match again. Don't save. So the money is used here for upgrading your vehicles. The experience points, if I go over here to my name, Claytonic, here you can come in to learn skills. Now something I'm also going to compare this to Renegade again. I've completed the campaign mode. I've gotten every star, placed first and everything, and I don't have everything unlocked. Something in Renegade is, by the time I got to the end of the campaign, I'm pretty sure I was able to just buy everything before then. Basically what I'm saying is the campaign in Renegade is a lot longer. This one is a bit shorter, and so you don't have really a whole lot of time to build up the points needed to buy out the shop. So this is where you buy your stunts. You have to buy the stunt with your skill points before you can use it in a race. Of course, the higher level stunts award you with more of your boost meter, but they also award you more points in the stunt mode. And that is really the key. If you're going to go through this game, I would suggest going for the highest stunt level you can as soon as possible. Because getting the tornado, you get like 400 points when you perform that. And then any of these other ones, you maybe get like 200 or 250. So it's a big increase going to the higher stunt levels. So you should save your SP to get these. And as you see here, some of the higher ones require you to get a lower one first. So it requires corkscrew and back scratcher. So I might as well go ahead and let's see, where are those? Oh, corkscrew, back scratcher. Get one of these. Again, the buying is, I can't just click on corkscrew. I have to highlight it and then go over to buy, which is just a little annoyance. Something that's not the case in Renegade. And here's my stats. Career wins, career podiums, achievements, 23 out of 29. I would consider myself complete at this point, even though I only have 23 out of 29 achievements, because those other six achievements are tied to playing online, and this game has long since died in its community, so I try to go find an online match and nothing happens. So those achievements are basically impossible to get. Time played 3 hours 45 minutes. Wow, that is less time than I thought. Pretty sure Renegade, yeah, like I said, Renegade has a longer career mode, and so there's more time to be played there. Again, these games are pretty cheap. On Steam, at least, the normal price for Riptide GP2 is $6.99, so $7, and then Renegade is $9.99 or $10. So they're pretty cheap games. So I think they're pretty fun for what they're worth. Let's go ahead and check out the other game mode. So this All-Star Cup is just all the tracks in a race. Actually, I haven't counted these up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tracks. So here's the thing. This game has 12 tracks. Renegade only has 9, but some of these tracks in GP2, I think, are like just a regular track backwards. River of Lights, I think, is suspended backwards and at night. I think. Or it's mirrored, something like that. And maybe Sun and Surf, no, it's not quite Churn Alley. Anyway, plus all the tracks in this game are very city themed, like, I feel. Let's go ahead and check out the other modes. So there is Hot Lap, which is a time trial mode. It is basically just doing one lap and seeing how fast you can do it. So like, to get first, you have to do 46 seconds. Freestyle, this is the stunt mode. So to get first, you have to get 2,000 points. I got 2,300. I couldn't do some of these last stunt races until I got the higher level stunt unlocked, just because it's so many more points for using it. Plus, if you repeat the same stunt in a freestyle, it's like 50 points less. So the first time I do that tornado one is 400, then it's 350, then it's 300, and then it's 250. Where any other stunt I do, the most I can do is 250, and then it's 200, and then 150. So even repeating just that high level stunt is very valuable in the stunt race. This is Elimination Race. This is just like sort of like a regular race, but every, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, you get a racer is eliminated. Where is he? Oh yeah, see the counter in the top right, 10 seconds. Whoever is in last place. Oh, that's me right now. Oh my gosh. I am going to be eliminated. I have been eliminated. Unbelievable. But if you are going to lose a race, I would suggest not rage quitting, but just play it through, because you still get money and experience points regardless. If you win or lose, you still get some money and experience points. It's probably going to be a lot less, but it's still something. So instead of, like, if you're in last, instead of just instantly going over here to restart, it's best to just play it through so you can get the experience points, because the experience points will give you more stuff. Here's the stunt list. As you can see, you can go here and look at what the different combinations are. Let's go ahead and play this one out here. I'll try to vary up my stunts a little bit more. But yeah, all the tracks I feel like they're in a stadium type setting, or they're officially sanctioned. And that is kind of important, because Renegade, I'm going to be talking about that one again. The whole story of that one is that you get kicked out of the official racing for racing on the streets. And your whole goal is to sort of... oops. Oh yeah, so if you don't finish the animation of a stunt before time runs, before you land, then you're going to crash and wipe out. And that can be very detrimental, as you just saw. So let's go ahead. I guess we can go ahead and check out the multiplayer real quick. VR Challenge is basically just a time trial mode. You can go ahead and come in here, place your best time, and I think the point is to compare yourself with your friends, but again, I guess nobody else that I'm friends with on Steam has this game. Plus, I don't know if you could compare with the online play. If I try to do quick match, as you see here, it'll just sit here for a while because it's going to search for new players, and it's not going to match me with anybody. And then split screen, of course, this will always work. Let's go ahead and check out, ooh, we can be oh, what side of the screen you want to play on? Let me grab my other controller here. So yeah, now I'm on the bottom. Wait a minute, it didn't let us pick a track. That's pretty lame if you can't pick what track you want to be on. Okay, so I do have to take back something where I said most of the tracks are tournament, like stadium feeling. There are ice tracks. There are actually a few ice tracks, and I think all the tracks can be split between stadium or ice. I would say that is pretty true. There is one track that isn't completely ice. But yeah, I would say that there is a lack of diversity in the tracks compared to Renegade. But it's still fun. This game is the cheaper of the two. So if you want to figure out if you kind of like the racing mode, you can probably get GP2 first and then go to the other game. But wow, you can't even choose what track you want to race on in multiplayer. How lame is that? And it's just one lap? Can't do multiple laps? There's no like settings? It's gonna wait for the other player to finish? Quit event. Yeah, split screen, it doesn't I don't see anywhere to make options. That's pretty lame. That's pretty limited. But yeah, I actually got this game for the single player, which was okay. Again, this is a cheap game. But yeah, got all the stars there, so you can just see that I did do everything and didn't take very long. Ooh, what kind of settings we got here? We got plenty of graphic settings for a PC version. Gamepad options. Oh, you can turn on auto accelerate, so you don't have to hold down the trigger button the entire time, which is what you're doing most of the time anyway, because this isn't a simulator racer game. It's pretty much fun arcadey kind of racing. But yeah, you can't remap the buttons necessarily. Audio settings are just that. Yeah, okay, well that's pretty much the game. Let's go ahead and jump into Renegade real quick. Alright, so here is Riptide GP Renegade. Now, I do think this is the more fun of the two games. Let's go ahead and check out the career mode. As you can see here, there are, at the bottom of the screen, there's like a whole bunch of, this is basically like how many there were in GP2, right here. Because you go into here, and then there's like a selection, well, maybe not there. But yeah, here's like a selection of things to do. But then there's like groups of them. So there are definitely more events to partake in this game. As you can see, I'm going through the entire list. Alright, so what we have here, let's go ahead and check out the harder stuff just because it has everything in here. So there are only 9 tracks, like I said, but here's the thing. These tracks are more dynamic. If we go into here, here's an Elimination Race. Slalom, this is kind of like a time trial, except let me just show you as we go in here what the difference is. So yeah, there's a lot more, I guess, industrial and nature type themes to the races here. Here, you see there's this orange and blue markers. I'm supposed to go onto the left and right of these markers. So what makes this different from a regular time trial is just the fact that there is maybe a different course. Like, you're not going for the optimal course. You have to swerve around more. It's a little more challenging than just a time trial, because the time trial is just doing a race without any opponents. Where this is like, you have to follow a set course on the track that maybe isn't the typical track, or isn't the typical path that you would normally take, because you have to swerve around to these other parts of the track that you wouldn't normally go to. But yeah, you've got similar inputs, you know, doing stunts and increasing your stunt meter. There are shortcuts in this game, so if I jump down here instead, I can cut the corner a bit. Oops. As you can see, my racer is also more customizable. So I have an emblem of a couple of aces on my back there. I believe it's also on my car somewhere for Hydrojet. Here's more of the suboptimal course I was talking about. I do have camera controls as well. I can let's see, I can look behind me, which is nice. Also, both games have a reverse option. I didn't really show that off. My character also has, so I've got the 2 cards on myself, the 2 aces I should say, and my number, I have a number of 88. That's something I can just add to my customization, which I think is neat. So yeah, definitely did not get best time there, but I have previously. Again, you get money and experience points just like the previous game. The last game I was like level 20 something, and here I'm level 30 something. Just sort of an indication of how much more time you can spend in this game because there's just so many more events to do in the career mode. There are other characters to unlock as well. I mean, you unlock them normally through the story mode. As you see here, up here at the top, switch rider. There's just the male and female variants right here. And then you got this robot guy. This is a police officer, I believe. And there's these 2 party people. This is another, I believe it's another cop. And then you got, I don't remember who this is. And then you got another one, Lieutenant Payne. I believe he's the guy, he's like the villain guy of the game. You got your Hydrojets, of course you have to buy these. And yeah. Are they different types? I don't think, oh, the Manta is a lower one here. But yeah, I used mostly the Striker and the Manta. Oh, and I guess the Scimitar for a while. I kind of colored those ones red all together. And yeah, you got the same skills kind of things. However, this game has drafting. So if you're right behind somebody, you'll get a slight boost in speed, which is something that isn't in Riptide GP 2. Plus, there are more stunts to be done. Like, GP2 had like 3 of these 3 input level stunts. This game has, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. But yeah, they're pretty entertaining to watch if you use them. You've also got the paint decals. So here you got the same kind of color coding you can do. I guess you can't single out your rider to be colored differently from your vehicle like you could in 2. But you can choose a decal, which is any of these random images that you can unlock in the game. Plus, you can do the auto pick. So it'll just pick a random color set for you. It's like the randomize in GP2. And you can pick a number, anything from 00 to 99. Just for fun, you know? Oh, did it save my... Oh, it did save my... I like playing cards, so I just used the playing card one. Plus my color scheme kind of goes with the playing cards themselves. And I'll put my number back to where it was. But yeah, that's the customization level. Upgrade is also the same kind of using money to upgrade your vehicles. I believe I already used all my money to upgrade all my vehicles, so that 153,000, well, that's experience. The $133,000 I have, that's just extra, because I don't already have everything. Also, when you do stunts in this game, or when you have any boost, really, I think, your vehicle transforms. So it looks like that, when you're racing and you have boost going or something like that. Where normal racing, it looks like that. I don't know, it's just some extra touch to the animation that is in this game. What event am I on? Oh, freestyle. So this is a stunt race. Might as well go ahead and do one of these between the two games. So yeah, this one's like an... Also, you can time the start here. If you press the boost right there, as soon as the light turns green, you get a little electric start. That is not in GP2. You don't get anything for timing the light. But yeah, this game, or this mode, is all about performing the stunts. And again, if you perform the same stunt back to back, you'll get fewer points. You can see my point total in the top left. And let's see here. Also, I think with the increased number of stunts in the game, they've sort of... There's a lot more simpler stunts you can perform. Like double down, or yeah, pushing the stick down twice is a stunt you can do in this game. You can't do it in the GP2. Basically, pushing any direction twice is a stunt in this game, where that's not a stunt in GP2. Oh, 1300, that was just short. Probably because I wiped out that one time. But let me go to a stage. Let's see. Continue, play again. Let's go to this stage. Because this stage... a lot of these tracks, like I said, are more dynamic. So, a lot of them are one lap, but they're longer than the tracks in the other game. But with them being more dynamic, if there is a track like this one that does have 2 laps, then there'll be some things that are different the second lap than compared to the first lap. In fact, this is a 2-lap course. This is a 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 1. And this is 2. And this isn't even all the tracks, but let's go ahead and do this one. And I'm going to look at the stunt list, because like I said, I played GP2 after I played this one. So I've actually kind of forgotten a lot of the stunts. Let's see, the stunt list. Let's do, there's a log roll one. Oh, I like that one. It's double up and then left right. Let's go ahead and do that. Right, so, I mean, I only have enough air to do like a level 2 stunt there, but here, not this one. Here, nope, not this one. It'll be the next one, next jump. Let's go ahead and use my boost. Oh yeah, you can, oh yeah, that's something that's not in, that's something else that's not in GP2. Oh, I just wiped out. Oh, there's a shortcut over there, which obviously trying to take it now is not going to be a real shortcut in a race. But yeah, there are shortcuts in this game, and Easter eggs. If I were to grab that egg, there'd be something. But yeah, this is a longer track. Oh, but I'm on stunt mode, so I don't get to race the whole thing. Oh, I actually got close. Actually, let's go to my favorite track. Let's see if we can do a race there. Mixed events. I'd have to find it, I guess. Oh yeah, so in the campaign there are like, you have to play as this character through this part, through these events, just because it's for like story reasons or something. Let's see, Ultimate Race. Oh wait, is this Downtown Rush? I think it's Downtown Rush. Is it? It's not. Okay, so I should probably do this one, the Ruins, just because it demonstrates the waves really well. It's not my favorite track just because it's hard to race on. Oh, I missed the timing. But yeah, there are some water effects on the screen, as you can see, from the rain and such. This is a very open course, as you can see. There's not really any side rails. The game, of course, will tell you if you go out of bounds. But here, as we come up, you'll see there are some waves that are just creating natural jumps for me to take advantage of. So yeah, this is a good course for showing off like the dynamicness of that. Oops, that was poorly timed. But yeah, as you can see, this is a 2-lap race. And it's going to be difficult. This part I always find difficult. This kind of snaking back and forth. I feel like I don't know how to take the turns, and computers always kind of catch up to me at this part. Obviously, with it being a game focused on upgrading your vehicles, you do need to upgrade your vehicles every once in a while to compete, really, with the other racers, the computer racers. But being at the end of the game here, it should be pretty even. I also like how this game saves your cursor position, so if you want to restart, you can always just open it up and restart it again. Fountain Park. Let's go ahead and do the one I want to do. I believe it's Downtown Rush. Yeah. So we'll just do, I guess this will be our last race and then we'll be done. I think I've shown off all the game modes. This game does have some one-on-one races for like bosses, which is when you like unlock characters. Oh, this game also has police, I should mention. So some of the tracks just have police on them. Oh, okay, I just barely made that one. Should have gotten those fountains. There are these like straight parts which you can do stunts on. Basically, as long as you're not in the water, you can do a stunt. So if you're on flat ground, then you can do a stunt. And if you're in the air, of course, you can do a stunt. I don't think GP2 had any of those like flat ground things. Let's get my boost going again. I do like, ooh, so yeah, the police in this, they can sort of take you off course every once in a while. So you kind of have to just try to ignore them, which you can do. I've seen some reviews that say like the police kind of ruin this game, like they just get in the way. And they do get in the way, but that's the point. It does sort of feel like they only go after you, like they don't go after the person in first, they just go after you. They don't go after any computer players. Oh, I lost this one. Oh, I got that third. Oh. But yeah. Oh man, I lost by like, well, I lost by like 2 seconds, so that's significant enough. Anyway, but that is the game. I would like to stress again that there is just more races to do in this game. Even though there are fewer tracks to play on, I don't think it's really a detriment because there's more variety. The Salome race type, that's like the time trial, I think that's a lot more different than the GP2's Hot Lap, which is just do one lap as fast as you can without any races. Challenge mode. Oh, this is like that set your own time and compare with your friends thing, like in GP2. Quick race, looks like you can just pick a track and race against computers. Here we go, online again. Pretty sure we won't find any matches, but we don't need to try it. Split screen multiplayer. So here's another thing. The split screen, man, it's so good I got this for the single player because the multiplayer sucks. Here you can choose, you can't choose what track you want to race on, but you can choose to race through all these 4, or you can race through all these 4. Again, there are 9 tracks. You can race through all these 6. It's just a random 6 selection of tracks. And you can run through all 9. Like, you can't just pick the track to race on and then race. Why is that such a difficult concept to grasp? Maybe it's because they're more focused on online, which has died, so that was a mistake to focus on online. But yeah, same kind of deal. At least it's better than GP2, where it's just you don't pick anything. Here you can at least pick a selection of tracks to go through, and you can pick a difficulty for the CPUs. You can pick what screen you're on, like before, and then you can actually choose what car or what hydrojet you want to use, which is nice. And then you can pick a color, or at least a character. There you go, and then you pick your color. Look at that. A lot more customization in choosing how you want to race. It's not great, but it's better than 2. I think that is about everything. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I can answer them for you. If you have any suggestions on, if you think you know of a better racing game, better water racing game than this, available on PC, let me know about that. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.